Hello again folks, and welcome to part 4 of my Nerf AK-47 build. This is just before we close up the blaster. All the wiring is done, wired back to the stock block, which connects to the power stock. All the internals are back in place, the cage for the magazine release, and the jam door. So it's ready to close up. So I'll go about putting the shell back together. As you can see, it's been painted. The barrel extension and the stock obviously match, so it all looks like one long complete piece. Alright, so I'll close this up, screw it all back together, and then we'll move on to the next piece. I'll get the barrel extension and stock, put it all together, and show you what it looks like now that it's finished. And then we'll do a bit of a firing demo and what have you, and give you a final wrap up, and we'll move on from there. Alright, so my Nerf AK-47 is finally finished. Here's the finished product. As you can see, I've kept it all Nerf elite colouring or paint job to try and keep this thing, while using this thing, to try and keep me out of trouble as best as possible. It's got the power stock set up, which you've seen, but I'll show you through it again. Essentially, there's 3 parts to this blaster which make it what it is. There's the rapid pistol section, which is this section in the middle. There's the AK front foregrip extension, and then there's the power stock, which supplies the power to the whole unit and what have you. The size and weight of the blaster are really good. It feels like you're handling a real firearm. It feels awesome to hold. I'll show you the breakdown of the 3 different parts and how it all goes together, and then we'll do a bit of a demo, shall we? Alright, first of all, you've got the detachable front barrel section. That's the barrel extension. It just is a standalone piece. It's using a Recon or a Retaliator barrel extension that's been modified, had the lengthened barrel put through it, my 3D printed front sight, gas tube splitter and foregrip, which have then just been painted up. I've painted them in the fluo orange, Nerf-ish blue, and the white stripe, just to keep them in that sort of Nerf elite paint sort of scheme. Now the power stock obviously is what supplies power to this blaster. So once I disconnect the stock, I won't have any power to the rapid pistol section, but I'll do that just to show you how it works. So there's your power stock, which is this detachable piece, which holds your LiPo battery, which is underneath the cover here, which is held in place by rare earth magnets. So your LiPo battery fits in there. That's a 4S 14.8 volt LiPo battery that wires run back through and up through the stock, and there's a plug in the end there, as you can see, which corresponds with the socket on the back of the bracket. And then when your battery's all charged up and ready to go, you basically just snap that cover in, and it holds in place with the power from the rare earth magnets. Now, because I've done a glossy paint job on this, the fingerprints show up terribly. And then you've got your rapid pistol section, which is this is how I build a rapid pistol anyway, which has got it's got the handle cut on top, which there's top plates to cover. There's the front section has been chopped out there. I've got the plate on the front which holds your barrel extension, and that gives you, and then there's the power stock attachment, which has got the power socket built into it. I've used one of Gavin's magazine releases, the extended magazine release, and one of the Worker 15 shot. Now this one was actually a fully clear magazine, which I've painted with a fluorescent orange paint, and I've painted the barrel extension and what have you with the same paint to match. So it is slightly different, as you can see, to the Nerf orange, but still gives you the effect. Alright, so essentially, you know, you could briefcase this thing if you wanted to. You could put it into a little briefcase. There's your parts, so for your transportation and what have you. And then you just quickly sort of, and you've got your Nerf AK-47. Now, it feels, like I said, it feels awesome to actually hold, shoulder, and what have you. These Falcon 130 motors give us plenty of power, and as I showed in earlier videos, the rev and the trigger both actually rev the motors, so you can rev the flywheels through the main trigger. Then when you're ready to fire, you can just pull it that little bit extra to get to fire a few shots. We'll finish off the rest of this clip just firing it at the cupboard there. So yeah, it goes through a 15 dart magazine very quickly. Yeah, so there we go. That's the Nerf AK-47. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. Performance-wise, it's really good. It's very reliable, and it looks the goods, and it feels amazing to hold. So I am making available my 3D printed parts, the designs, and what have you will be available through Shapeways. I think this is going to be the easiest way for me to make them available to the public. So you'll be able to purchase the front sight, the gas tube splitter, the front foregrip. I'll make available the front plate for the rapid pistol, the two top plates for the handle cut, as well as the power stock block for the back. So all the parts that I've designed myself from scratch will be available on Shapeways to purchase. So there we go. That's Hey, a few people have been asking me about the structural integrity of my barrel attachment on my latest build, the Nerf AK-47. So just to put people's minds at ease, I just wanted to show that it is a very structurally sound mount, that it can handle quite a bit of pressure and what have you. In fact, you've got more chance of breaking the barrel off than what you have with breaking the actual barrel attachment off. It attaches using a normal barrel attachment, so it is really, well, structurally very sound, as you can see. So you got nothing to worry about. So there we go. That's my Nerf AK-47. Real quick add-on to my Nerf AK-47 build. Now, a few people were inquiring as to what it would look like on a Strife or a Retaliator. So what we'll do is, so there's the configuration using a Strife, and it's the same thing using a Retaliator. You've got the release there, so you can that's the Nerf AK-47. I hope you like it, and thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe, and